What's up? Welcome into week one of Friday Night Hits. I'm Mark Whiteman. Thanks as always for joining us. An incredible slate of games tonight, but we begin with the top-ranked team in the state in this week's 4A poll, the Greenville Red Raiders, coming off an impressive win over Dorman in last week's opener, traveling to TL Hanna, who themselves won in week 0 after a back-and-forth battle with Boiling Springs. These teams met week 1 last year in what was a 7-point Yellow Jackets win, and TL Hanna again proving a difficult matchup for the top-ranked Raiders. First quarter, no score. Katie Patterson, need anything? He's heading to the corner store. A 20-yard touchdown for TLH. Moving right along, still in the first quarter. Hanna back in the red zone once more. Ellie Hollinger rolling, finding Jalen Bowles. Jackets sting Greenville again. Bryson Drummond trying to get the Raiders moving. Launches to Braden Renfro for the big gain. But tonight belongs to TL Hanna, 28-17. They beat the Red Raiders. Home opener at Hillcrest, the Rams stampeded through Lawrence last week, hosting Greer tonight. Second quarter, Hillcrest's Caleb Sutton going downfield, able to connect with Avery McFadden for the 28-yard touchdown. One of the top playmakers in the upstate does it again. Rams lead 14-6. Greer's next possession, fumbled, recovered by Titus Norris for the Rams. Hillcrest takes over in the red zone, and you already know they'd cash in. Third and goal, Avery McFadden out of the Wildcat. He'll keep it. Scoring it, 21-6. Hillcrest at that point, they go on to win 41-20 over Greer. To the Choppa, Sky 4 over Christchurch, defending 1A champs, trying to shake off an opening week loss against Southside. Cavs at 14-zip. Tucker Hendricks, big Beatles guy. Hey Jude, that's Jude Hall sliding on through, puts Christchurch up by 21. So it's 21-zip now. Southside back to punt, but it's a low snap, and there's a swarm of Cavaliers coming. The ball's out again. John Waldrop recovers, and he's rumbling on in. Cavs let it have 48-zip, and they go on to win 61-0 over Southside. Hey, quick check on some scores. Dorman over North Augusta, 34-13. Woodmont beating Walhalla at home, 48-28. Reigniting the rivalry in Lawrence County, where the Clinton Red Devils went to Lawrence trying for a third straight dub against the Raiders. Clinton cruised to an opening week win. They are 25-3 since the start of 2021. Lawrence looking to shake off a rough week 0 loss. First quarter, no score. Clinton's Tyshawn Richardson fumbles, but bounces right into Caden Crawford's mitts. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Red Devils lead 7-0. Second quarter, Clinton in the red zone again, up 2 touchdowns. Here's another, Javon Cook. Clinton gets the best of their rival once again, 49-7 over the Raiders. Lions on the prowl, first home game for Daniel. First game for the Green Wave, period. Daniel's got a 17-0 lead in the second, and after turning to Lee Turnipseed in the second half, a quarterback last week, Turnipseed making plays. Deep shot to Malachi Nix from there. That's Jakari Bennett going on in for another Daniel score, and they scored a bunch in this one, 38-0 over Easley. Gaffney at the reservation after dropping their opener in North Carolina last week, facing 0-1 Union County. Second quarter, Gaffney already up 28-0. Riley Staten finding Amazon Littlejohn, the 15-yard strike. Gaffney leads 35-0. After Union punt, Gaffney's Chaz Smith. He's got a big old hole to run through, 30 yards for the Gaffney touchdown. 42-zip at that point, 63-7. The final as Gaffney gets their first win of the season. All right, there's a storm a-brewing in Piedmont where the Red Hurricanes have put their first losing season in 6 years in the rear view under new head coach Anthony Freight. Kicking off their season against Jefferson High School from Georgia, home of the nation's top-ranked linebacker, one of the best recruits in the nation, current Clemson commit, Sammy Brown. There he is right there, number 1. Canes back to punt on their opening drive. Anthony Acevedo just gets the kickoff. The ball bounces off a member of the coverage unit. Heads up play by the Hurricanes to fall on it. Carson Bryant comes up with it. That puts right on the doorstep Colton Bagwell. In Houston, they call him Jeff. Seth Hickerson, touchdown Hurricanes. Wren strikes first. But here comes Jefferson. And here comes Sammy Brown on third and long. He runs for longer. The Dragons score shortly thereafter. Brown scored a couple of rushing touchdowns in this game, and Jefferson pulls away from Wren 30-14. Neither Westside nor BHP played last week as the Brian Lane era begins for the Rams, but it's the Bears with a 10-point lead at half. BHP in the red zone. Shaheem Robbs pinballing, touchdown Bears, leading 31-14. But this Westside team is full of playmakers, and check this play out. Cutter Woods escapes pressure. He's got a guy hanging on his leg. Ain't no thing. He finds Sherrod Richardson, and Richardson fare thee well, 58 yards. Westside slices into the deficit. They get closer, but BHP answers late, 43-28 over Westside. Statement made by Broome in last week's win over Powdersville, taking on Chesney. The Eagles won their opener last week for the first time since 2016. Started the second half. Broome up 28-7. Jalen McGill, number 2, from 45 yards, and he is off and rolling, 35-7 Centurions at that point, and Broome just keeps on doing their thing. BRROME, Centurions rolling 49-20. All right, now let's get back to what was our game of the week tonight. An incredible game in Powdersville where the Abbeville Panthers took on the Patriots. The Panthers, the 2A champions, the Patriots, the reigning 3A upper state champions. It was our game of the week, and Julia Morris was there.
Abbeville and Powdersville were two of the top teams in the state last year. The Panthers won a 2A state title, and the Patriots made it to the 3A state championship game. These teams played each other last year, and it was a high-scoring, competitive game with the Patriots winning by a touchdown. On Powdersville's first possession, 4th and goal, Patriots going for it, and Eli Hudgens delivers a great pass to Jack Hunsinger for the first touchdown of the game. Powdersville's up 7-0. Still in the first, Powdersville going to the run game now. Jaden Pepper punches it in for an 8-yard score. Patriots extend their lead to 14. Pepper scored another touchdown in the second quarter to put the Patriots up 20-3. Then in the final minutes before halftime, Hudgens connects with Landon Fowler for a 15-yard score. How about that pass there? Powdersville's up 27-3 at halftime, but Abbeville fights back in the second half. About 6 to go in the game, Javarion Hill to a wide-open Carson Norman. Panthers are within 3. In the final seconds, Thomas Booth is clutch for the Panthers. He makes the 36-yard field goal to send this one to overtime. In OT, Patriots get the ball first, and Pepper punches it in to put Powdersville up. But Abbeville also scores on its possession, and then the Panthers go for 2 to win it, and Norman converts. How about that? Abbeville wins a thriller, 35-34.
Hey, we had a kid get hurt, broke his foot tonight. This was for him. We got another kid home sick, but they didn't quit. You know, that's what we asked them to do. It had a playoff fever to it, did it not?
Powdersville plays Malden next Friday. Abbeville takes on Southside Christian. At Powdersville High School, I'm Julia Morris, WYFF News 4 Sports.
Big win for Abbeville in our Sparrow Financial Game of the Week. We are hitting halftime, more games to come, but you know what it is right now. It's mic'd up with the new head man at Malden, Andre Cook.
Oh, yeah! Hey, we got good field position. Good field position right here, fellas. You letting them hem you all up and stuff like that because you got them little baby shoulder pads on. Hey, run off the field! Run off! Don't argue. Come off. You never heard cover your knees before? When my guys' jerseys are like that, they're holding. Hey, good job, good job, good job.